Real talk. Bad advice can stop you from achieving your dreams. Negativity can stop you from enjoying all that you deserve, okay? I came across somebody, my daytime job, I deal with people all day. Guy comes in and say, you know what, hey, I gotta move, I gotta move at the end of the month, I gotta find another house. I said, well, how's it all going? He said, well, I'm having a hard time, I really want to stay in my area. I said, well, if you're having a hard time, I can help you find a house. He says, oh, you finally finished school, you got your license? I said, yeah. He said, man, I really want to stay, in my area around, in the Spring Branch. And I'm like, well, how much are you looking to pay for rent? And he says about, 1,500. Not in this area. Number one, there aren't many houses for rent right now in his area. And even the ones he's going to find, they're not going to be, if he finds one, it's not going to be in the price range, but you never know when one comes available. But anyway, I said, well, why don't you ever thought about buying? He said, well, I would love to buy a house, but I'm too old. I'm like, well, how old are you? Okay, this man was only maybe 1 year older than me. And he says, well, somebody told me I can't get a loan for a house because I'm too old. I'm not, they're not going to give me a 30-year loan at my age. Bad advice. I said, well, was the person a loan officer or a real estate agent? He says, he shakes his head, no. I don't even understand that advice somebody gave him, okay? If all of a sudden this man hit the lottery or he started making a ton more money than what he's making now, he would buy a house. He would have 100 people at him trying to buy a house. So what makes him think he can't afford a house? I mean, yeah, I'm in my mid 40s. That's not going to stop me from wanting a house. As I told him, look, if you can afford a house and you got the numbers and the paperwork for a loan, then you need to try and get the loan and try to see if you can get a house instead of renting. I have nothing against renting. Trust me, if everybody who's trying to rent will call me or come to me, I'll put you in whatever house or apartment you want to. Because sometimes renting is just the best thing to do. Some people just want to rent. Have the ability to move around. But this man says somebody told him he's too old. And, oh God, bad advice. You know what? Honestly, if you have the numbers, if you really want to have a house, you can try. Even if you do get older. Now, this man is not single. He's married. He has kids. His wife works full-time. He works full-time. Been at the same job for years, so as his wife. Okay, you can get a loan. And then once you get older, you can go back and try to talk with loan officers or banks about what can be done to help you out in your old age so you don't lose your house. Most of us who are Generation X, our parents are baby boomers, and they're still working. They might have gone into early retirement, but they are still working. And most of them are just as active as we are, and they are still working. So, and they're paying their bills, or they're trying to make their bills. Like I'm telling you all, don't let bad advice keep you from something you really want. I would rather get myself a mortgage instead of dealing with having thoughts of, oh my God, I can't make my rent. I can't make my rent. I have to look for another apartment. Moving is stressful. I would rather have a house and deal with hold on, I'm at work, and deal with a mortgage instead of dealing with trying to figure out what to do about my rent. Once again, don't let bad advice keep you from what you want, okay?